Hi friends, I'm so glad that you are here and decided to roll out your mat and practice today. I'm Maggie and I will be teaching you today. In the theme and spirit of Halloween, I love backbends, and I feel like in scary movies we see crazy, creepy demons and things walking backwards and it looks freaky. And so I have created this class with that in mind. Though, if you are watching this and it is not Halloween, you can still enjoy this flow that I've got prepared for you. If you love today's class, or if there's something that felt really good to you, please like and leave a comment below. I check comments and try to respond to every single one of them when we get them. So let me know what you enjoy about class or if there's anything that you want to work on. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start in our thunderbolt pose. So down on your shins, sitting your sits bones down onto your heels, lengthening through your spine and shutting down your gaze. Take a moment or two to just settle in. Palms can be facing down or facing up. Just begin to notice your breath and allow your awareness to come into your space and into your body. If you'd like to set an intention for yourself today, I encourage you to take a moment or two to set that for yourself now. And then take a nice slow inhale through the nose. Fill up your lungs and your diaphragm, and then hold at the top for just a moment. To then peel open your lips and let it slowly out through your mouth. One more time, slow inhale through the nose. Hold at the top. And exhale out the mouth. Start to seal your lips, drop your chin down to your chest, and take some half neck rolls here. Rolling ear to shoulder and then the chin down through center. When you're ready, meet back in center, chin is parallel to the floor, and take some shoulder rolls. Shrugging shoulders up toward the ears, pulling shoulder blades down the back body as you open through the chest and collarbones, then rounding the shoulders forward in the opposite direction. And find stillness. Take your hands out in front of you. Draw circles with the fists. Going in both directions here. Palms face away from you, fingers face the ceiling. Grab your right fingers with your left hand. Give the fingers a nice tug towards you, opening up through your palm, stretching out through the forearm here. And then switch it out. Left fingers get a nice tug and opening. Shoulders stay relaxed. And then point your left fingers down. Use your right hand to gently press on the top of your hand. And then switch it out for the right hand. Go ahead and release. Reach your right hand back behind you. Slightly open the knees up. We find a half camel. So squeeze the glutes together. Left arm sweeps up and over. Lift the heart up toward the ceiling. Left shoulder might start to peel back in space. And on your exhale, hips lower, arms sweep out in front of you. We find it on the other side. Left hand comes behind, right hand sweeps up. Squeeze the glutes, press the pelvis forward. 2 more times. Arms sweep out in front, rounding through the spine, then inhaling, lifting, arching through the spine. And lower. To the other side. Last one. Lower the hips. Inhale. Exhale, lower to the left. Beautiful. We rise back to center. Tuck the toes under. And then see if you can shift your weight back so the knees start to pop up off the floor and finding yourself in a squat. Roll out the wrists one more time here. And then we land in a forward fold. Lift the hips up and back. Softer deep bend in the knees, heel to the feet, hip width distance apart. Let the head hang heavy. Weight shifts slightly into the toes, evenly dispersing your weight into the ball of your feet and into your heels. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Pull shoulder blades together, then down your back line. Reach through the top of your head toward the top of your mat or of the space. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Find gorilla. Palms face the chest, then step the feet on top of the palms, shifting the weight forward. Maybe you use the toes to massage out the wrists a little bit here. Again, the depth in your knees is completely up to you. Go ahead and release the hands. Root into the feet. Inhale, slowly rise all the way up to standing. Rounding through the spine. Head and hands hang heavy, kind of like a zombie here. Shoulders roll back. And then inhale, fingers reach up high toward the ceiling or sky. Palms face one another. Squeeze into the glutes. Inhale, lift the heart. Slight back bend here. And on your exhale, fold forward. This time, hands sweep back behind you, then reaching up. Inhale, rise up. Fingers reach high. Find your back bend here. Arms stay straight. Squeeze glutes. Exhale, fold forward. Hands sweep back behind you. One more. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. This time we inhale, find downward facing dog. Walk the hands out in front of you. Press evenly into the hands. Lift the hips up and back in space. Gaze looks back at the toes. On your inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Square the hips. Reach through the right heel. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, knee to chest, round through the spine. Hug the thigh into the chest. Shoulders stack over wrists. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick it up and back. Exhale, knee to chest, round through the spine. Stack shoulders. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick it up and back. Exhale, knee to chest. Push the floor away, round through the back line. Step the right foot between the thumbs. Inhale, high crescent, rise up, shoulders stack on top of hips. If you need to adjust that front foot so that it's closer to the edge of your mat, go ahead. Back toes are tucked under. You might get a nice stretch in your big toe. And the right knee pushes forward. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down to the left knee. Inhale, lift the heart, squeeze the glutes. And on your exhale, sweep the hands back, humble crescent. Reach the hands back behind you. Chest hovers over the thigh. Maybe you want to interlace the hands here to let the chest fold forward and open up through the front of your shoulders. Inhale, standing splits. If you've got a bind, release it to drive the left leg up toward the sky. Root into your right foot, melt the chest down toward your right leg. Inhale. Lift the chest, start to sweep the left leg between the hands. And we lower down into the bottom part of a pistol squat. So see if you can keep the hips lifted. Your left hand or both hands might grab the left foot. And then lower down to your seat. Keep the left leg reaching up toward the sky as you lower down onto your back. Pull the right heel in. We find one leg bridge. Inhale, lift the hips, reach the sole of your foot up toward the ceiling. Exhale, lower. 4 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And lower. Last 2, lift. And lower. Last 1, lift. And lower. Beautiful. Coming out the way we came in, roll up. Find your low pistol squat. Maybe you can lift the hips. Maybe you use the hands to help you get there. Reaches toward the left edge of your mat. Shift the weight forward. Whoa, step the left foot back. That's a tricky transition, so take your time. Easy twist. Right hand reaches up toward the ceiling. Shoulders squeeze together here to shine your chest towards your right leg. Left knee is lifted. Inhale. Exhale, lower down to the left knee. Find your quad stretch. Left heel pulls in. Grab the pinky edge of your foot. Pull the heel in toward the glutes. Let the hips melt forward and down. And then maybe play with kicking the foot into the hand to peel the chest open. Finding more opening through the front of your shoulder. Inhale, release. Right hand lands, step back to your high plank. Arrive here, shoulders over wrists, toes tucked under. Round through the upper back. Inhale. Exhale, lower down halfway. Chaturanga, elbows in nice and tight. Strong transition. Inhale, dolphin. Press the elbows back, lower down to the forearms. Hips stay lifted. Elbows squeeze together, forearms squeeze together as you guide your chest back in space. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pull yourself forward, elbows lift. Heart pushes through. Flip to the top of your feet, hips and knees are lifted. Squeeze the shoulder blades together here. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. That was a lot. Take a round of breath. And inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest, round through the spine. Inhale, kick it up and back. Exhale, knee to chest. Last one. Inhale, kick it up and back. Exhale, knee to chest. Plant your foot between the thumbs. Knee stacks over ankle as you inhale, rise up, high crescent. Push into the right toes and then press your right hamstring to the space behind you. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down to the right knee. Inhale, lift the heart. Squeeze the glutes, find your back bend. And on your exhale, humble crescent. Hands sweep back behind you. Maybe they interlace as the chest melts down to the inside of the left knee and thigh. Inhale, standing splits. Hands reach out in front of you. Drive the right leg up toward the ceiling. Keep the hips even with one another. Pull the right thigh away from the knee. Inhale, start to lift the chest. Hug the right knee in. Find the bottom part of your pistol. Squat, bend into the left knee. Hips stay lifted. And then lower all the way down to your seat. Right leg reaches up toward the sky. Left heel pulls in. You can point your toes or flex your toes. Just laugh. Point or flex. Sometimes the words want to get out of my mouth faster than I'm ready. And on your inhale, find your one-legged bridge. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And lower. 3 more. Lift. And lower. Last 2. And lower. Last 1. And lower. Rise back up. Bottom part of your pistol squat. Maybe you lift the hips. Maybe you just keep that leg extended out in front of you. Right hand reaches out to the side. Sweep the right foot back in space. Left hand reaches high. Easy twist. Hips melt forward and down. Press the back of your right knee up toward the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, lower down to the right knee. Find your bind. Grab your foot or use your strap here. Let the hips melt forward. Gently guide the heel in toward the glutes. And then kick the foot into the hand to open through the chest. Go ahead and release. High plank, left hand lands, left foot steps back. Inhale, exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, dolphin, push the elbows back and down. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Slide yourself forward, roll over the toes, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send yourself up and back. Now we're starting to have a little bit more fun with it. We're going to get more into some back bends here. Inhale, lift the gaze towards your fingers. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat however you'd like to get there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Heel toe your feet, hip width distance apart. Exhale, find your squat. Active squat here. Hips sink back and down, fingers reach forward. Hinge at the hips, reach the fingers even more forward. Inhale, pull the shoulders back, chest lifts, hips press forward. Exhale, hinge, hips send back, hands reach forward. Inhale, chest lifts, hips press forward. Exhale, hinge and reach. Inhale, lift and squeeze. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift, hold. Inhale, rise all the way up to mountain. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Move through your vinyasa. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave it forward, high plank. Exhale, side plank on the right. Right hand roots, left hand reaches high, shoulders stack. Breathe, squeeze the glutes, lift the left foot. Hold and hover here. And then place the left foot behind the knee to lower all the way down to the hips. Peel the left knee open and fold forward over the right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, melt it down. Staying with your breath. Inhale, rise back up. Right hand reaches behind, left foot's planted. Press up into wild thing. Hips lift, left arm reaches up and back behind you. Start to shift your weight back into the right foot, and the left foot becomes light. As you slowly step the left foot to the top of your mat, extended side angle, rotate the right heel down, left hand lands on the inside of the left foot, right hand peels up. Inhale. Exhale, skandasana to the back of the mat, bend into the right knee. Hips lower, left toes pull toward the chest. Inhale, chair. Shift the weight forward into the left foot. Right foot travels to the top of the mat. Hips sink back and down. Scoop the tailbone slightly under. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Rise all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands, step or jump back to move through your vinyasa. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right into the other side. Inhale, wave it forward, high plank. Exhale, side plank on the left. Right hand floats up toward the ceiling. Shoulders stack. Squeeze the glutes. Lift the right foot off the other. Find your balance, then slowly step the right foot behind the left knee to lower your seat down. And then place the right foot on the inside of the left leg. Hands sweep high to then hinge over your hips, melting the belly down toward the thigh and knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, melt, fold, surrender. Inhale, rise back up. Left hand sweeps behind, right foot's planted. Wild thing. Lift the hips. Maybe you let the right shoulder become heavy. And then start to come to the pinky edge of the left foot. Drawing the right knee toward the right rib cage or armpit to then step to the top of the mat. Extended side angle. Left heel continues to rotate down, so the left hand sweeps up. One more inhale here. Exhale, Skandasana, spider lunge to the back of the mat. Hips lower, right toes pull towards you. Draw the left knee open. Inhale, chair. Start to shift the weight forward into your right foot. Left foot steps to meet the right at the top of the mat. Hands reach high. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, slide through chair. And then lower all the way down to your boat. Hips land, feet extend out in front of you, chest leans back, shoulder blades squeeze together to lift the heart. Belly button pulls in toward the spine. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, feet land. Lower all the way down to your back line. Heels pull in. Full round of bridge here. Both feet are planted, hands reach toward the heels. Inhale, lift the hips, scoop the tailbone under. You're lengthening through your entire front body. Inhale. Exhale, lower it down. Windshield wiper the knees. We'll do one more round. Option to take bridge. Option to take wheel. Bridge, same entry we just did. For wheel, hands come toward the shoulders, fingers face the shoulders, elbows point up toward the sky or ceiling. On your inhale, press into the feet and hands. If you're taking wheel, start to lift up. For wheel, lift your head up off the floor, straighten through the arms. Press downward and squeeze the glutes. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. If you're lowering down from wheel, tuck the chin into the chest to land on the back of your head. And then hug the knees in. Extend the left leg long, right knee stays in. Supine twist, right leg draws across the chest. Inhale back to center. Switch it out. Left knee draws in, right leg draws long. Find your twist. Inhale back to center. Give yourself a big hug, knees draw in. Wrap the forearms around the shins. And on your exhale, find your Shavasana. Any shape that is restorative to you, let your arms rest alongside your side body and let your breath return back to its natural pace. There's a quick flow. We got our heart rate rising pretty quickly. And now what we've been preparing for is our Shavasana, our meditation. I invite you to stay here for as long as you would like, as long as you can. I will leave you here, and I look forward to our practice together again soon. May you go in peace.